Well, we are saturated with a great deal of moisture. This is the water vapor imagery showing you what's going on out in the Gulf of Mexico and how it's all spilling over the state of Florida, as well as portions of the central Gulf of Mexico. So what we're watching then is we've got a system that is located out in the Gulf, and that system is having most of the activity east of it. It's an area of disturbed weather, and so we're seeing that just kind of spill on in, taking up the entire Gulf. And of course, it is affecting our area. And that is what happened yesterday. It's going to happen again today. And we are expecting to see plenty of rainfall coming on in throughout the afternoon and evening hours. There's a 20% chance of rain during the morning. And we've already had some showers, light sprinkles, come on through the area this morning. And we're looking at more showers developing down here in the Gulf of Mexico. And that's all going to be moving in our general direction. Now, the winds are coming in from the east. So we've got the easterly winds helping to kind of push these things away from the coastline, but eventually they're going to overtake us. So be prepared. Make sure you've got an umbrella handy this morning because you're going to need it for the rest of the day. And the rain showers that we've seen throughout the morning hours are dissipated. And for the most part, we're looking at partly cloudy skies, but we've got the cloudy weather starting to come on back into the picture. So that's what we're going to be seeing predominantly throughout the morning. And then, of course, later on today, we'll get the showers and the thunderstorms. We start off with a 20% chance of rain. We go all the way up to a 60% chance by 5 and 6 o'clock tonight. 78 degrees right now, our humidity at 90%. Dew points are high, 75 degrees. It is like walking into a wet blanket. Winds are out of the east-southeast. They've picked up a little bit at around 13 miles per hour, so a little bit stronger. And what we are looking at are temperatures all around our region, anywhere from about 78 degrees to 80 degrees. We're starting to see some pop-ups of 80s in Boca. It's 81 degrees, and in Sebring the same thing. Everybody else in the upper 70s right now. But what we do have, of course, is this area that we've been watching since the weekend, and we've been watching all of this moisture coming on through. The center is right here, and it's not a well-defined center, and then east of that center is where we're seeing all of the moisture taking place. So this is what we have as the potential of this becoming tropical storm, Cindy. It is not at this point, but what we are watching is the system is moving towards the northwest, and it is not very well defined at this point, but it's going to make a landfall, we believe, right now anywhere between Houston and New Orleans, and it will continue on up into the central Gulf. In the meantime, we do have Tropical Storm Brett, and Brett continues to move very quickly towards the northwest at around 21 miles per hour. And this system is staying south of Cuba, and it is not going to be a threat to Florida. We'll continue to monitor both of these systems, however, over the next couple of days. Small craft advisories are in effect. Winds will be coming in out of the southeast at 15 to 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. It will be choppy out on the bay and inland waters. And if you are heading out to the beach, just make sure that you still take that sunscreen with you. You do need it, even when it's as cloudy as it is. And we're looking at a temperature reading of 86 degrees, the Gulf water temperature 87. And today it's going to be a 60% chance of rain, a high of 87 degrees. And then we are looking at our forecast staying with those readings in the 80s and 90s and plenty of rainfall over the next couple of days.